Hi everyone and welcome. My name's Kylie Welsh. I'm the founder of Brisbane Woman and I'd like to welcome you to our Business Success Series where we're bringing you valuable tips and strategies that are going to help your business become more profitable. Now I wanted to talk to you today about the power of article writing and brainstorming to help your business. Now if you're not writing about your area of expertise, your business, then as a business owner you're really missing out on valuable opportunities. Now I know one of the areas that holds a lot of women back is writing confidence. And I know that feeling, even though I had a book published and I was working as a freelance writer, when I started my blog I still thought, I'll give it a try for a few weeks. If no one reads it, I'll pull it down. How embarrassing. I don't know if anyone's going to. So I totally understand that that's an area that can hold many of us back. The reality is, I suppose, that people love to connect with passion, or people that are passionate about what they do. So one of the strategies that I learned was really early on was by taking the focus off me and really concentrating on the message that I was trying to get out there. It made me relax when I was speaking at events or when I was even writing to my audience. So I'm just going to take a moment for you I'd like you to think about what's really the number one message that you want to get across to your audience. So this is really like an anchor for your business. All of the things that you do and are writing about should all in some way be linked to this kind of powerful message that you want to get across to everybody. Now, whether it's stepping out in public speaking or attending networking events, whatever, focusing on your message and not on yourself will just make you perform so much better. And by that, performing is probably not the best word. It means that you're not going to be hindered by nervousness or a lack of confidence, because what you're actually doing is being real and authentic in your communication rather than worrying about yourself. So this is really important. When I had my first book published, I was an unknown writer and I wasn't sure how it was going to be received, but people loved it because they said it was like talking to their best friend. Now that doesn't take a necessary strong, a particularly strong literary ability to be able to do that. What it does do is mean that I can connect with my audience and I can share my passion with them. So that's really what you need to think about, how you can do that too. And really, as women, we're very good at this. We do this every day, talking to people about our business, about our family, about our friends. So putting that into writing is just really the next step for you. So I'd like to see you giving it a try, but one of the things I suppose is knowing how to do that, how to structure it, and always feeling like you've got things to write about. So let's have a look at how I brainstorm for my business. And this has really how I got started realizing that there was so much content that I had in my head that I needed to get out.
Okay, so here we are with my example. Now, obviously my business is all about women in business. And one of the really strong messages I like to get out is that becoming a credible expert in your niche is the key to business success. So here's some ideas that I came up with initially. So I could talk about writing articles and writing ebooks. I could talk about developing products, building relationships online, networking face-to-face through social media, SEO, low-cost marketing for new businesses, the sales process, building a profitable website, and newsletters and freebies. So that was just, say, my overall brainstorm initially. Then what I did was took one of those areas, for example, article writing, and then I went into that and explored that a little bit more. So now I've got, for example, a proven structure on writing articles, identifying what extras to put in the articles to truly engage your audience, writing effective headlines that will make people stop and read your article, how to excite your reader to take action, how and where to market your articles online for the greatest impact, managing your content with less effort and greater results, and automatically syndicating your article content, with all through social media platforms. So then, once I've done that, is I'm going to select one of those areas, for example, writing effective headlines. And then I'll go through and have a look at, okay, what can I talk about here? Headlines are responsible for 90% of marketing success, so they must, ... different headline. There's actually 11 main headline concepts. Headline templates you can use, 13 headline creation success tips, possible salutations, lead opening sentences, benefit focused, fear focused, putting a call to action in there.
So you can see from that this is continually updated and expanded. The more knowledge that I've got, the more I can share. So I might use this as a free report. I might use this as an ebook. I'd certainly use it in blogging, in video blogs. You know, the message that you get out, sometimes it needs to be short and sharp, like in a video blog. Other times it can be a whole book, so you can take as long as you want. But I suppose the biggest difference for me now is I actually feel quite content rich, like I've got things to share and a lot of ideas and a lot of topics that I can write and talk about. So let's just get into this habit of brainstorming, and I put all of mine into one book, so at any time I can refer back to it, or when I learn new stuff I put it in there if it's under a certain topic as well. So it just makes me always feel that I've got information to share, and that creates a level of confidence, which is really important as a business owner, I think. So thank you for watching today. At Brisbane Woman, as you know, we're all about taking action for business success, so I would love to hear what your thoughts below, how you've gone with article writing. And thank you for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you next week for our success tip. Goodbye.